Hello and welcome to Great Hang, the greatest hang that's ever hanged. I'm your hang, Tim McLaughlin, coming to you with your other hang, Myka Fox. New recording equipment, styly.
This is so much better for me already.
Yeah, you're having a better time?
Well, because usually I'm like leaning into the mic. You yell at me all the time.
Well, you don't lean enough.
Well, and then it's like uncomfortable. My posture's always fucking nuts in these videos, which is bad for my confidence, Tim.
I don't think it is. I think you confidently call me fat and gay as much as possible on this show.
So it's bad for your confidence, too.
The last episode, I had to run through a special process because you and Elle sat so far from the fucking microphones. Also, welcome. Merry Crustmas, you crusty little bitches.
Merry Crustmas? Are we punks now?
No, I just feel like our fans are so horny, they're just covered in old jizz.
The fuck? The fuck was that?
We got horny fans.
The hell? We've never called our fans horny once. I do not...
You're the one trying to put your feet on the fucking table.
How is that horny? That's
because
lazy.
people want to see the feet. Dude, I was looking at Karen's thing, and it's just...
Oh, you were?
Yeah.
You were looking at Karen's thing?
I was looking at her YouTube because I was on the episode, so I went to read if there were any comments about me, you know? And there were no comments about me, but there were comments being like, here for the feet. Love Karen's feet.
What?
Yeah.
That's not what makes her great. It's her butthole.
Yeah, but you can't show anyone's butthole on YouTube, but you can show unadulterated feet at all time.
So it was on the video that you were on.
On the video I'm on.
No one brings you up?
No, well,
Can you believe her entirely all-male audience who is interested in you, Tim? I'm surprised.
I was just hoping that, one person would be like, hey... The feet were pretty good, but you know what? I really liked that guy, too.
Do you think... Wait, is she barefoot in that episode?
Yeah, I think so. I'm trying to find it.
Karen, you're giving it away for free. Friend of the show, Karen Feehan.
Karen Feehan, friend. Here we go. Tim McLaughlin.
We're talking, of course, about Only Feehan's, her podcast.
Only in feet and hands.
Only feet and hands. Timmy,
Here we go. Great episode. Tim is so funny. Hey, this is good.
What are you talking about? You tricked me. That is so fun. Do you see what happened? He's like, I didn't get any comments. Oh, look, here's a bunch about me.
Karen's feet and Mabel always steal the show. Oh, Tim is the best. You think Tim and Myka were siblings? They have the same speech patterns and mannerisms. What the hell? Myka's not even on the show.
They just know.
Tim and Myka are the shit. So is Toe.
So you're saying that on this episode, I wasn't even on there talking about me?
Yeah, I'm here for the feet. LMAO. That's what this guy says.
Maybe she jokes about it in the episode.
No, she didn't. She didn't bring it up at all. But she does her feet are just all out. See, you can see them.
Oh yeah, she has ballerina feet too. So. Yeah,
those are like the small. Crunched up Chinese
you're thinking
feet.
Of Chinese binding.
Yeah, but don't those ballerina shoes fuck your feet to shit?
Yeah, but not in that small way. They just do it in the knobby, gnarly way.
Oh, they get it like that expensive furniture.
Oh, that hooks around?
Yeah, it's got all the gnarls on it and shit.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Yes.
Thank you.
Just like the ottoman from Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast. What's a Beauty and the
as old as time. Gross to say the least.
I don't know the songs. I've never really watched.
Never once a nail, always without fail. Feeding of a beast. We gotta cut this.
We're not cutting shit. I never cut anything.
Like your toenails? Got it.
My toenails are, they're pretty long, I guess.
You've cut me with those in your sleep.
I have not
How are my audio levels? I have to know.
I think they're pretty good. I have not cut you with my toenails in my sleep. I have cut myself. One time, I turned in my sleep and gashed the shit out of my leg.
And yet it's impossible for you to have done that to me. Why would you just...
Because you would have woken me up being like, oh my God, you just cut me with your feet.
And I did.
Because I don't remember that happening. That never happened.
Because it doesn't matter to you.
No, that's not why. It's because it didn't happen.
Oh, interesting. All right. That is gaslighting 101.
I think Mike is gaslighting me. I think I'm getting gaslit because it didn't happen. And
that's the best part about gaslighting is no one knows. He said, she said.
I'm getting gaslighting gaslit is what's happening. I am now the most gaslit person in the world for being I'm being gaslighted about gaslighting.
Whoa, you guys catch all that?
With the amount of gas I got, you think I'd be making a little fucking coin. Speaking of which, I have a job now. Did we talk about it on the last episode? Finally went into my second day of work.
I talked about it on my last episode of telling my friends I'm glad you have a job.
Yeah, I work at the gutter now.
When you say it like that, yeah, I moved up to the gutter.
Yeah, I'm going to see if we can get like something working where we make hot dogs.
Yeah, good call. Then you can eat all the free hot dogs.
I know. That's what I'm trying to do.
Always thinking. You're like, huh.
What's advantageous for me in this situation is what I'm thinking.
What's my most expensive bill? The hot dog bill?
Yeah.
God forbid you sell something that would actually be good for you to steal.
What do you mean?
Like salads.
That's not.
Everyone at a bar likes a salad.
No, they don't, Myka. That sucks. They sell little packets of beef jerky that are like $10.
Oh,
and
yeah, you could sell a hot dog for that.
And Jack was like, "These do not sell." I'm like, "Yeah, no one wants to pay $10 for that much beef jerky. It's like nothing. It really
That's
sucks."
insane.
Yeah, it's
Why
really
are they doing that?
Because I guess it's some like fancy beef jerky place that they've had a relationship with for a really long time. But they did just send these meat sticks that are like $4, which are really good. Anyways, you guys are going to get a whole lot more work talk on this pod.
Oh, fucking listen. I'm here for that. I've been dreaming of that. That was my Christmas wish.
Yeah. What are you well, this episode is going to come out on the 21st of December. Is there anything
A day that will live in infamy.
Is that Pearl Harbor?
I have no fucking clue. Probably not.
When was Pearl Harbor?
That feels like a springtime event.
Pearl Harbor was the first never forget, you know? We were supposed to never forget when Pearl Harbor is. And then in 20 years from now, some kid's going to be going, when was 9/11? When did 9/11 happen?
That's a good bit.
They're going to be saying.
That's a good bit, Tim.
Harbor. Pearl Harbor happened on
Spring.
December 7th.
Oh,
so it was
shit.
7 days ago.
Cool.
1941. On the harbor of Honolulu, the big island in Hawaii. What's up, brother?
Cool. I can't wait for you to get hired at SNL to lose it for doing that.
For doing what? Okay. Like any of those fucking
Just,
Hawaiians.
Lauren, if you're listening, look at me. I know what he's doing is wrong, and you should give him that boot.
Lauren, listen to me, brother. I do not think that is fine. I am a surfer guy. I like a ukulele, and I like to hang out with Dog the Bounty Hunter. Please let me on your show, brother. I do funny character like white guy at office.
This
Here
is
it
turning Asian really fast.
Well, I think they're sort of Asian. Here's white guy at office. Hawaiian guy doing white guy at office.
You're right there. It's southeast.
There's Samoan.
What is it? Pacific Asian? I don't know.
Pacific Islander.
Okay.
Anyways, I guess I'm a woke genius and you're an idiot. So that's all my stories for the week. Got a job. I'm going to be, as you're hearing this, I'm working in Indianapolis, vigorously hanging window coverings or opening a box or something for my father. So if you need to get a hold of me, I'll be doing that. Myka, what are you going to be doing this week?
I don't know, editing a whole bunch of shit.
Nice.
You know, I've got 3 Olay spots with cornbread coming out, dropping in 2023.
That's right. Keep your eyes out for cornbread. Is cornbread a voluptuous person?
Yeah, I would use that word.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Nice. I mean, I feel like you can't be named cornbread and be like the skinniest person alive.
No, according to her, she's always a snack.
Oh, and now we're talking. Now I like that. That's
loves
what I
a snack.
like. I love a snack. Myka came home with a shit ton of snacks today.
I was on set today for something else, no big deal. And the end of the day, just sweeping my arm across the craft table into my backpack.
Mm-hmm. Crafty became snatchty, and we got it all up in the house.
Snatchedy?
Because you snatched the craft.
Oh. All right, okay.
What?
I didn't understand.
Quit
I thought you
whirling the
meant
mic
why?
around like you're some kind of fucking magician.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
We should get a magician on the show.
Yeah, because everyone loves to listen to a trick.
Listen, then they'll have to fucking get on the Patreon. We should get a magician for the Patreon.
Yeah.
We'll pay them nothing. Do you know any magicians that'll do stuff for free for us?
I think I do.
Oh, also, I'd like to shout out to the Hail Yourself Industries for funding our new our new mic.
Yeah, Hail Yourself. We had a Hail Yourself infusion come through.
Yeah, they said, what little podcasters could we help out? And then I think they rolled a dice and it landed on us.
So we were able to buy new mics, new board.
We're professional as fuck now, bitch.
And I know we've got a new backdrop going on, but big things are in 2023. Watch this space.
Yes. Big things in 2023. And if you subscribe to the Patreon, patreon.com/greathang, you will be able to help us be able to afford to turn our basement into a podcast studio. That is what I will be using the money towards. Now that I have a job, I'm going to be setting that money aside and saving it up so I can build a podcast studio out of our basement, which I think would be pretty sick.
What do you need to build? It's a basement already.
Well, we could put up a wall with some cool stuff, put some stuff on the wall, make it look cool, get some lights that go around, some colored lights.
You're thinking of a dorm room.
Yeah, but you were the one who wanted colored track lighting, and now I'm getting gaslit like it was my fucking idea.
No, you're getting track lit.
See who's the gaslighter now, audience.
No, but you're saying I'm just trying to figure out what you're trying to get. You want to build a wall, Trump?
Yes. I want to build a wall. I want the Mexicans that live underground to stop crawling in through our basement.
They're rats, Tim.
We have so many rats in the walls. I can hear them when I take shits in the bathroom.
It's really disturbing. I'm surprised Toe isn't more upset about it.
I hope she is. I love her. All right, Myka, do you have any plugs?
Yeah. When does this come out? The 21st?
It comes out the 21st.
Well, of course, always come to Live from Outer Space at Cobra Club every Friday night at 9 p.m. And then on December 28th, you can catch me at the Bell House in Brooklyn, New York, where I will be on Allison Libby and Friends.
Whoa,
Allison
you're
Libby,
one of her friends?
Friend of the show. She's done this show. I'll be on with Mike Racine, who is also on the show.
Mike Racine, friend of the show, and Ben Racine, friend of the show, his son.
But he will not be at the show, and Emmy Blotnick. It's a really great lineup.
That is a great lineup. That's a great lineup, a great show, but that's weird because you'll be on another show December 23rd.
Oh, yeah. If you're in Indianapolis. I wanted to say the state, and then I realized I could keep going to the city.
Yeah, it's the state, and then would just Greek for city, so it's Indiana City.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you guys are fancy.
Yeah, we are. If you're in Indiana City, come on down to the White Rabbit in Fountain Square. 12:23 for the Home for the Holidays show. There's upwards of 15 comedians on it. Come towards the end. That's what I'm sure Myka and I are on.
Sick.
Yeah, so come on. The White Rabbit, cool venue, awesome
Or come
spot.
towards the beginning while everyone's still sober.
Yeah, I'm going to be shit-faced. I'm going to get drunk. And then I'm going to do my comedy because that's what I do every year.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. I was like, I don't have any new jokes in a year.
Yeah, but it's going to be a bunch of different people. They aren't going to remember you.
It's not the same people?
What do you mean? No, you mean the comics?
Yeah.
Oh, who gives a shit about the comics?
Oh, no, yeah, no, the comics didn't even watch. Who cares? I mean, the people. Isn't it all like friends and family of the comics?
Yeah, but they don't remember your shit from last year. How memorable you think you are?
Pretty memorable.
They don't remember shit. No one like remembers any.
I know. I remember me.
Yeah, I bet you do. Here's the only jokes that people ever remember. Hot Pocket. That's it.
Oh, that's a great point. Yeah.
Like, people only remember catchphrases. Like, get her done. You might be a redneck. Here's your sign. They call me tater salad.
I'm a turf.
I'm a turf. Turfs are us. Let's get the turfs going.
That's right.
Where my MAGA head's at. Let's kill Joe Robinette Biden.
Let's go, Brandon.
Let's go, Brandon.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Nobody knows. Nobody knows
gives
anything.
a shit. That's why people are always like, I don't know. I don't want to go back and go back, a bunch of people. I'm like, it's all different people. Just do the same shit. Never write anything new. Here's the thing. If you're a comedian and you're listening to this, never write anything new.
Don't write. Everyone keeps telling you to write. Why?
Why? Do crowd work. Put it on the internet.
Fuck it. Just do TikTok sketches of other people's jokes.
Yeah, do TikTok sketches. Dude, people, oh my God. Yeah, just steal a popular TikTok sketch.
Yeah.
And then get a bunch of followers and then go out on the road.
Yeah,
Make money for a year and ruin your career.
It's perfect. We reverse the TikTok thieves by stealing their TikToks and turn them back into stand-up.
Yeah.
It's like when it's the book of the movie of the book. You know
Of
what I'm
the
talking
play.
about? Of the play.
Yes.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah. All right. Well, since you don't have any new bits, I guess we have nothing to punch up this week.
I got new bits all over the place.
You don't have a new bit to punch up?
We haven't done that in we only did that once.
I know,
Well, we
it's
did
just
that
on
twice.
the list. We did it twice. We could try to punch. I was thinking about this as a bit.
All right.
So I got nose surgery, right? And
Do I know about it, or did I have to take care of you for weeks afterwards and smell the smell of your decaying blood in your nose?
Okay, well, so you were there. You've experienced. So you have intimate knowledge of this, which is good.
You're pitching the joke. Go on.
Yes. So I got nose surgery, and here's the thing: getting surgery is just a process of sitting in less comfy chairs. You go in the waiting room. There's an all right chair. You go in the next room. They put you in a big chair. And then after that big chair, the chairs just keep getting smaller and less comfortable until you're about to get surgery and you're just sitting on a stool. Now, when I got surgery, I was supposed to have surgery at about 7, 8 in the morning. I didn't have surgery until 1 p.m. And I was sitting on my stool just waiting to get surgery. And I kept listening to this woman talking to these people on the phone. And she goes, "Ma'am, I understand you're upset. I know you're upset. I'm sorry this happened to you, but I don't know if we're going to be able to get the doctor. He's on vacation right now, and I'm not sure if we're going to be able to talk to him about this, but if you want to file a complaint, you can go ahead and file a complaint." And then she hangs up the phone, and I see her talk to the person next to her, and she goes, "Yeah," really loudly, "Yeah, this lady's anesthesia didn't work, and she was basically awake and could see, hear, and feel everything. She just couldn't move for her entire surgery. Okay, Mr. McLaughlin, you're up." And then I just had to go in, right? And I was like, "Oh, cool." So they're putting me under, and they were like, do you have anything to say or whatever? I go, "Well, some lady could hear, see, and feel everything, so I just want you guys to believe in yourselves while you're working on me, all right?" And the lady laughed and just pumped me full of stuff, and I wake up. And now this is when I felt like I was in a war zone, because my whole body wouldn't move. This is a long bit.
Is this a bit,
It's
Tim?
a story.
Is the bit where you tell you're like, you said I'm going to workshop a bit. It starts with this shit about chairs. I'm like, is he going to fucking bring the chairs back up?
No.
Do you never come back to the chairs?
The chairs.
Okay, here's my first punch-up thing.
Well, I haven't gotten to the other part, but yeah. I mean, I'm going to make it shorter.
This whole time I'm like, this motherfucker.
I'm telling a story.
This
I'm
is
a storyteller.
10-minute story. What are you fucking talking about? Are you trying to piss me off right now?
No, I was just trying to tell
really
a story.
Think this was like a normal thing for you to have done right now?
We're doing punch up the bit.
But this is not a bit. A bit is a premise. You're like, I don't know where it really goes, or this is the punchline I have. I don't think it's really working. It's not like an entire long story that has almost no punchlines in it yet.
Okay. So anyways, I'm waking up from anesthesia, and they're like, "Do you need water?" My mouth was like dry as hell. I go, "Yeah, water." And since I had been waiting all day, I hadn't been able to drink any water during the day because I had been waiting for hours and hours. So I was just putting water in my mouth and spitting it out into the sink. And the guy pours water into my mouth, and I just spit it all over him after he poured it in my mouth. He goes, "Why did you do that?" And I vividly remember going, "I like to do that kind of stuff." Which is funny. Laugh into the mic if you're going to laugh.
I'm laughing, but I'm also like, of course I've heard this a trillion times.
Right.
Okay,
but I'm just saying, I'm trying to build up a whole story about that.
Just to get to that line?
No, I'm trying to build punches in. This is what punching up a bit is, you fucking cocksucker.
This is so
You're just
wrong.
like, listen,
This is so long.
Well, I'm working on a bit. I said, hey, do you mind if I work on this bit? You said, sure. And now you're being a fucking asshole about it.
Well, okay, so here's the thing. The only other 2 times we've done this, it went so much faster than this, and we got multiple bits in. A bit is a bit of a joke. It's not the whole... You're workshopping a story for the moth right now.
How come a pussy smells like the ocean? My bitch don't swim.
That's right. That's a bit. That's a bit. That's also very funny.
All right. Well, there's the new bit. How come a pussy smell like the ocean? My bitch don't swim. All right, Myka.
Did you just make that up?
Yes.
That's hilarious. Why did you make me sit through that fucking story?
I thought there was something in it that we could work with.
Pick one of the bit. You had so many moments we could have workshopped. If it was the chair thing, I'm like, that's a premise. If it's the thing about the anesthesia, that's a thing. If it's the dribbling thing, spitting on the deck, that's 3 different bits minimum.
Yeah. All right. Well, I fucked up. Okay. Hot takes.
That was so Tim, I love you, but what the fuck?
Hot takes. Myka's going to read them. Going to give you hot takes because you got them in her phone. And it's phone time for hot takes.
That was good. That was okay.
Ooh, baby. That's a hot take.
Okay, so last hot take, we had a story about some shit going down with in-laws at a holiday dinner.
Step family.
Step family. And I have another one of those.
What?
Is that fun to do? Kind of theme it
Yeah,
out?
it was
is
fun.
the
I
holidays.
thought it was good.
Okay. So, all right.
This is a holidays themed one for our Merry Crustmas, for our crusty audience, because they're so horny. They're constantly busting all over each other and letting it dry.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
I blacked out while you said that.
They blast out semen onto each other and let it dry.
Wow. Last out's the blast out.
Mm-hmm. Yummy, yummy.
Am I the asshole for leaving Thanksgiving dinner after my sister-in-law got snarky with me and some people started defending her?
Okay, so is this person the asshole for getting up and leaving Thanksgiving when her sister was a bitch to her? Possibly. Sister-in-law said something snarky to her, and then everyone defended her sister-in-law.
Yeah.
Now, kind of sounds like that, yes, this person is the asshole because no one came to their defense.
Interesting perspective. Let's take a look. I'm 27 female, not close to my sister-in-law, 26 female. We're not at each other's throats or anything, but she seems to be slacking off sometimes. I've tried to help her out a bit and talk to her, but she never wanted to hear it. Sister-in-law recently got a new entry-level job that she'll be relocating for.
I wonder where she's going.
BJ's. You ever heard of BJ's?
The liquor store?
No, that's like actually, I don't know what a BJ's is.
Oh.
I just keep seeing it.
The restaurant?
I've just never worked there.
Is that the place
it's
with
like a warehouse. It's like BJ's. It's like a...
I think it's a liquor warehouse.
Oh. Okay.
How am I got a liquor? She smell like the damn ocean.
We celebrated Thanksgiving with my husband's 29-year-old male family this year, and it was a massive get-together. A lot of people congratulated sister-in-law on her new job, which is understandable. However, my in-laws were acting like they'd won $1 billion.
If I had $1 billion.
Some relatives kept asking about sister-in-law's new job, when she'll be moving, etc. I tried to change the topic, but my sister-in-law got kind of pissed and said something like, "You don't have to be a part of this conversation."
Okay. You are an asshole. Let your sister-in-law have her fucking flowers for getting a job. She's probably fat. Just let her have her fucking flowers.
Yeah, did you hear how excited I got for Timmy for getting a job at the gutter?
Yeah, and I'm only working 20 hours a week.
Oh my God, get another job.
If I had $1 billion.
I replied that we're all proud of her. Maybe people want to talk about other things sometimes too.
Oh, dude. Yeah, this chick is so in the wrong.
So sister-in-law, again, got very snarky and said, again, leave the conversation. Which, now when you write it like that, I know that way that she's talking, and it's like, ugh.
Yeah.
You don't have to be part of this conversation, and again, leave the conversation is like it's such a shitty way to talk to a person, but it sounds like she maybe deserved it.
Yeah, she for sure deserved it. She's being such an asshole.
But like, also like, just leave the conversation is such a toxic way to talk. Like if someone like is unknowingly an asshole, I'd be like you could say something like, oh, sorry, everyone's excited about me. I guess I'm a loser. And this is the first nice thing that, you know what I mean? Say it in some kind of.
It sounds like this bitch is a bitch to this bitch all the time.
Yeah.
You know?
I feel like they both suck. That's my vibe.
If I could put it down very simply, the bitch is a bitch to the bitch when she is a bitch all the time.
Put it down. 'Cause I'm picking that up.
Mm-hmm.
I'll admit I got annoyed at that point. Yeah, no shit. She's talking to you like you're a cunt. And you are one. And said, coming from the woman who's milking compliments for something most people achieve by the age of 16.
Oh my God, she works at the gas station.
Entry-level job at 16?
Yeah, well, I mean, it
was how bad
car wash.
Maybe that's what who relocates to work at a car wash, though?
I don't know.
My sister-in-law got really mad and said I have no position saying that. There were a few people around that started going off at me. I eventually walked off and told my husband I was leaving. He didn't know what was going on at that point. Typical.
He was probably out watching football with her niece.
Now he's probably like, my cunt wife and cunt sister are at it again. And I don't talk to either of them, never. But in the heat of the moment, I just took the car and left. So
in the heat of the moment.
I stranded my husband at Thanksgiving. I don't know how that song goes. A cousin ended up dropping him off at home. That's funny. My sister-in-law is obviously pissed at me, and my husband heard the whole thing. He said I created a scene for no reason and should apologize to his sister-in-law.
Yeah, she does.
She goes, wait, I should apologize to sister-in-law, in parentheses, even though people started going off at me. Like, so?
Yeah,
that doesn't mean you don't ever have to apologize.
This chick's husband was probably watching football, drinking beer, right?
Yeah.
Then he gets home. Then he's like, "Where'd my wife go?" And they're like, "You didn't hear what happened?" He goes, "Oh, no, whatever." And they're like, "Yeah, she fucking was being so shitty to blah, blah, blah." And then her husband was like, "Yeah, that's just kind of how she is. I'll talk to her when I get home. Can someone drive me? Because I'm about nine in."
Yeah.
And then he probably was
9
home.
inches in.
Hey, to her brother-in-law?
Shh. If I can keep a secret, so can you.
Okay.
Okay, so here we go. I shared this with my mom, and she said I wasn't wrong, and people are coddling sister-in-law.
What? She got a job. Let her have her flowers.
It's pretty funny. What a dumb bitch.
The chick is truly an asshole.
Yeah, it's so shitty. But here's the thing. It is annoying when it's like, this is like the dumbest thing to be celebrating. Like, I imagine it's like, like, oh, you got a C on a small test. It's like nothing.
Dude, if I got a C on a test, there would have been a parade in the streets.
Yeah.
They'd have been like, he read every question and then got some of them right.
Wow. God, I really lowered expectations sounds pretty nice.
Lowered expectations. You remember that sketch?
No.
Oh, it was like.
Oh, I thought you were just singing some more.
No, it was like a sketch I think back from Saturday Night Live where it was like those like, you remember when you could do like dating videos?
Oh yeah.
And I think it was like something like that. You could like make those videos or something. It was something like that.
Is this like Tim Meadows era or after that? Yeah.
Well, that was a good hot take. That chick is for sure an asshole. Just let the bitch have a fucking moment to shine. Who cares? Go listen. Here's the thing. The chick is right. If you don't like them congratulating the lady, just go away.
Yeah.
Your husband wasn't there, it sounds like. He was probably doing something else. Go sit next to him and complain about how everybody's giving your sister-in-law too many flowers and how you want a couple flowers.
She's just bored. I'm sure she's just fucking bored.
Yeah.
Because it's like, there's only so much you can compliment a person on before it's like, there's nothing new to add here. Let's move on to an interesting topic.
Right.
You can't have a compliment conversation. That sucks.
Speaking of interesting topics.
No, I don't want to do the news today.
It's time for the news with Tim McLaughlin.
It's just us. It's been a long day. Like, seriously, can we not do this?
The news today this is big. This news, Christmas-themed news I found, inflation has reached the North Pole as Santa shortages loom. Can you believe this? The inflation's gotten all the way to the North Pole. It turns out Santa might actually not be coming to town. Bum, bum, bum.
Who wrote this? A Jew?
Let me see. Jewy Lieberstein.
Oh.
Yeah.
That sounds fake.
Or at least it may be harder to book him than it was other Christmases in the past. It's getting hard to get Santas to come to your... You know how Santa sends
And
his
here's
helpers
Tim
out.
acting like he can't get a job.
And no, it's not because
You would
kids
be
have
the
been
perfect
naughty this
Santa.
year. What?
Tim, why don't you get a job as Santa?
I think get sick. Kids shit and piss on you. Gotta hang out with a little
People don't want
person.
to work anymore.
And no, it's not because kids have been naughty this year, Myka.
It's because people without jobs refuse to do them.
Instead, you can blame the ghost of economy present. This guy's pretty clever.
I thought there weren't going to be presents from Santa.
Planet Money sources at the North Pole reveal that Santa's services are more in demand than ever. And he and his helpers are having a hard time keeping up. Mitch Allen is the founder and self-described head elf of HireSanta.com and one of the world's largest staffing agencies for holiday entertainers. He recently joined us in a video call from the North Pole. Look at this fucking douche in an elf outfit, like he's straight out of the movie with Will Ferrell. Okay, well, actually, Fort Worth, Texas is where he was calling in from. Donning a green elf suit with a fur-lined hat, Allen told us that his industry is overwhelmed with Santa requests.
Timothy,
What?
please stop.
People love Christmas. Get in the Christmas spirit. What'll happen to the children if they don't have a Santa to tell what they'd like for Christmas?
It's probably the same shit either way. They write a letter to him. Didn't he have a whole fucking sack of letters and shit?
But what if one child's like, I don't want to get molested by my uncle anymore, and that was the one wish that Santa could make true?
Or what if that Santa was the uncle? And now...
Bum, bum, bum. Twist. What a twist.
Do you think a mall Santa's ever been told that before? Because that would be awesome.
Yeah, I bet it has. You're like M. Night Damn Shyamalan.
Me?
Yeah, with that twist that you came up with.
Oh, yeah, that's twisty. All right.
Here at Hire Santa, demand is higher than it's ever been before, Allen said. Myka, get your legs off of me. His company has seen a 125% increase in demand for Santas compared to holiday seasons before the pandemic.
Tim, this is so boring.
For every new Santa who wants to work... God damn it. It wants me to donate. For every new Santa who wants to work for his company, Allen says he has 20 clients clamoring for Kris Kringle's jolly services. Ho, ho, ho.
I'm going to fucking kill myself. I swear to God.
Oh my God, this is so long.
What else
Holy
could they
shit, this
fucking-
is like, look at how long this is. This is like, there's like different paragraphs. This
Well,
one
you
says,
started it. Finish it, Tim.
The Grinch behind the Santa shortage.
Go on, finish it.
Santaflation. Jesus Christ. Delays in the Santa pipeline.
You didn't even see how long it was before you started reading.
I figured it couldn't be that long. I thought it was like all the other ones that were like 2 paragraphs.
Well, Tim, you started it. Now we have to finish it. So
No.
get to reading.
And I clicked off of it. Now for the best part of the show. Reviews for
From
the
the
podcast. This is where you can go on Apple iTunes, leave us a 5-star review. If you leave us a review, I will read it here on the podcast. You also do not need to leave us a 5-star review. You can leave whatever review you like. I would prefer it to be 5 stars, but live your life. Let's see. What do we got today? Do we have any new reviews? Where are we at? And it's not pulling up. Great. I feel like my
Wow, a
internet...
cliffhanger.
Well, I'll go to the YouTube page. You can check us out at youtube.com/GreatHangPodcast. Or just look up Great Hang Podcast on YouTube. We have all our free feed episodes there. If you want our extra episodes, you have to go to patreon.com/GreatHang. But we have from 99 Ellerib.
Keep going.
Myka has such a podcast voice.
Oh, shit. Really?
That's what she said on our newest episode, Just Get Drunk with El Orlando. This possibly could be El Orlando, but I clicked their thing,
Yeah, do you think Elle would say that? That's such a weird thing for her to say.
Yeah, and yeah, I thought it was weird too. And
It's probably a real person, because it's a normal thing for a real person to say, a weird thing for a friend to say.
It's a 25-minute video of two crusty old bitches is their only video. So
Well, wait, Tim, those are our fans you're talking about.
I mean,
Our crusty young bitches.
yeah, I mean, you guys look gorgeous. And then 99 Ellerib said, Tim is so funny.
Wait, is this the same person?
Yeah.
Tim is. Oh, that's why you think it's L, because there's two of them.
Yeah.
Tim, is this your fake account?
No,
Is this your Finsta, YouTube, whatever?
I wish it was, but it's not.
And you're like, it's two crusty old bitches, and it's just your porn search.
No, but this, and then we have a comment under that says, let's go. These are the kind of comments we love from Tim McLaughlin 746.
Is that how? Do you have 746 accounts?
No, that's just the numbers they give me. They don't like put your name on there anymore. Like my name is just Tim McLaughlin on YouTube.
Cool.
And then from Poner for Hire,
Hell yes.
he says at 1921 LMAO, Tim is really into pirate core.
Oh, cool.
That was when I was making my jokes that the pirates are black and it's not just for their beards anymore.
Oh, fuck. That was probably not it. Was that it?
Yeah, I looked it up. I watched it earlier.
That's funny.
Yeah, so that was good. And then, and here we go. Oh, nothing new on the Apple iTunes. So if you're new to the show, please leave us a review, whatever stars you want. But if you could leave us a 5-star, we'd really appreciate it. And tell your friends, be like, hey, you guys like when some bitch is mean to another fat boy? Then listen to this podcast. You probably like that. All right, here we go. What's after that? Tip for being a great hanger.
I'm not just mean. I'm also cruel.
Oh, I also said Andrew funny, but you say
thanks.
cruel. It's cruel to be kind in the right Myka. All right, Myka.
Yes.
Do you have a good party story?
Oh, fuck. Okay, yes.
Dip, 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 dow.
Okay, yeah, this, no, I didn't. But I was about to start talking and see what came out of my mouth.
I could tell a fun party story.
No, you stole that whole fucking long story, Tim. And yeah, hold on. I'm going to pitch a bit about a story.
Okay.
Okay, so like if you're ever at a party and someone's like, hey, can I run this bit by you? Mm-hmm. Don't say yes if the person's name is Tim, because then they will tell a multi-bit story to you and never pause like it's time for you to chime in.
Listen, I have a tip for being a great hang. Let me corner you and talk to you about what I want to talk about. And don't ever interrupt me. Don't you ever fucking do it. And don't ask any questions until I am done. And then when I'm done, wait a couple beats just to make sure.
I can say this. There was one time I went to Vegas and ended up on ecstasy for like 4 days straight.
Whoa, let's go.
Which it's like, that is too long to be in Vegas.
Yes, that's too much. That's too long to be. 4 days is too long to be in Vegas. 4 days is too long to be on ecstasy.
Listen, it doesn't feel like 4 days when you're on the ecstasy. So then, I fly back to New York, but like I'm still on my fucking high. Like I don't want the good times to end. So then I'm like, how do I keep rolling? And I went to my favorite bar at the time, 3 of Cups.
3 of Cups.
Which is Avenue A and like 6th, or First Avenue and 6th. God, it's been a long time since I've been there.
It's probably closed now. Let's look.
And I was just like wandering around and I was just like, man, I really want drugs. I'm like drinking there. I'm like, really want drugs. And I was like hanging out. I met some girl there and I'm like, let's just see if we can go find some, right? And I asked everyone at the bar if they had drugs, and no one had any. So then I just went outside the bar and started asking people who walked by the bar if they had drugs. Not like Molly, not ecstasy, just like, do you have drugs?
Addict behavior, they call this.
Totally. And
Was it on 150 Sullivan Street?
No.
Oh, then this is a different thing.
It's 3 of Cups. And
I think it's closed.
The third person I asked him,
yeah, they
were like, yes.
The third person. Well, I mean, it's New York. I feel like every 1 in every 3 people has drugs on them.
And it was like this Russian guy, and we went around the corner.
Yes,
and
I have drugs.
He opens his hand, and there's like 3 green pills. And I'm like, green? That's my fucking favorite color.
Green It's my favorite color.
See, it's my favorite
yes,
color
it is.
in general, but also for drugs. If you see a green drug, take that shit immediately.
Yes,
It's
please do
always
that. This, and legally you have to now that we've said it on the podcast.
Right. It's the best color for drugs by far. And then I went to take one. And he goes like something like some amount of money, $30 or whatever. And I was just like, oh no, I didn't want to buy any. I just wanted some.
Right.
Like,
A classic woman move.
When I asked, do you have any drugs? I didn't say, will you sell me drugs?
Right.
And
you've never wanted to pay for drugs once in your life, have you? You've never.
who wants to do that?
Let me change it. You've never gone in thinking you're about to have to pay.
I mean, well, because I'd rather, like, if I have to pay, it feels kind of like gross.
Yeah. To you.
Yeah. No, just it's like, ew, you're buying drugs.
Oh, you're going to bring capitalism into this?
Like, I'll buy weed, no problem. I actually prefer to buy weed than get it for free. But,
yeah. Well, if you're getting weed for free, it's usually shitty.
It's shitty, or it's like whatever. It's like too strong and like a weird strain. And you're like, just let me know what's happening. So. Yeah. The guy gave me one. He's like, okay, and just gave me one anyway, and then left me alone.
Nice.
And then I went back into the bar. And I went to this girl who I had just met, and I was like, look, I got one. She's like, no fucking way, right? And then we broke it in half and went into the bathroom, and it's like there's like this mirror you could barely see, and I'm like, I'm taking a pill just from a total stranger on the street, and I just looked at myself in the mirror and I go, goodbye.
Oh my God, Myka.
Like, as though I was like, I might die from this pill, so is this the last time? And I took it, and that shit was good.
Oh, what was it?
It was ecstasy, but I think it was like a heroin-y ecstasy.
Oh, nice. So you were just chilled out?
Oh, yeah. I was fucking, the next thing you know, I went back to my apartment where I was living with this chick named Daniela Walls, and she was like banging some rando, and I was like sleeping on her floor.
To the window, Daniela Walls.
Till the eyes dropped down my face. Oh God, what happened to my eyes?
Man, I've been a good music guy today.
Yeah, it's
probably because I've had about 4 hours of sleep.
Is that it? Is that why you're so good today?
I'm so tired.
So, yeah, that's a fun party story, right?
That was great. That was a great party story.
Thanks.
Then I'll save my story for later. It is long.
Tim, I would have been so mad if you told another long story, because I am also exhausted.
So the Three of Cups, did you know that it's based off tarot cards?
Yes.
And do you know the meaning of the Three of Cups?
No, I don't.
So the Three of Cups, in the Three of Cups, 3 women are dancing with each other in a circle, raising their cups high in the air in a toast and joy of celebration. They look to one another with appreciation, honor, and respect, and are bound by their emotional connection and friendship. Okay, so if you get the Three of Cups upright, it means celebration, friendship, creativity, and collaborations. If you get it reversed,
dun, dun, dun.
It means independence, alone time, hardcore partying.
There we go.
And 3's a crowd. 3 was a crowd for those pills. You had to take one of them.
That's fucking right. You want to know, that place was, you've never been, that was like a real like rock and roll punk shithole.
Yeah,
that
I
was
like
great.
it.
Had a tiny music stage. They used to do comedy there.
Nice.
They had like rats. There was like open pipes, and rats would crawl across them out in the pipes. And one time we were doing a comedy show, and a rat was crawling across, and it fell off the pipe onto a lady, and she started screaming. And the comic was, I sort of remember it as though I was the comic, but who the fuck knows? Or you know what I mean? You know how you always put yourself in the center of a fucking story?
Because here's the thing: if people were filming their sets all the time back then,
oh man, so many rats. There'd be so many rats. Oh, that was one of the, I forgot all about that. One of the funniest nights in comedy. You think you're killing, but nothing's funnier than a rat falling on a lady.
Dude, when a rat falls on a lady, you know you've made it. Myka, we need to speak ill of the dead. Do you have a dead person that you were going to speak ill of, or did you forget?
Yeah, I got someone.
Who do you got?
He's a little fellow, some of us know as Jesus Herbert Christ.
Oh my Lord, Myka, not on his very week of birth.
Now, some people might say that he has risen and he is not dead, but not me.
He hath risen.
I think that motherfucker's dead, and if he wasn't dead when they said he was, then he's dead by now.
That's your take?
And no, I'm speaking. I haven't spoken ill of him yet.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
I'm
Speak
glad
ill
I
of
just
him.
say I'm glad I said. Listen, dude. If you are alive, pretending to be dead or whatever the fuck your religion is about, why'd you let religion happen? It sucks. It's lame. It's ruined a lot of people's Sundays. And Sundays are for us, not for you. Fuck off.
Myka's religion is older and has ruined many people's Saturdays, so just take that to heart.
That's right.
And Islam is also...
That, you know what? And your dad can fucking fuck off too, because that sucked also.
All right, well, I thought I might have gotten a little heat for mine, but I think you might get some heat for yours. Charles Schultz.
The Peanuts
Yeah.
creator?
Yeah.
You're glad he's dead?
No, I'm not glad he's dead. I'm going to talk shit about him.
Oh, okay, good.
You made a character that's a loser, and you made people think it was okay. People like me think it was okay to be a loser and think it was fine to have girls pull the football out from under you, and then you're just on your back and you're like, oh man, this is a real bummer. And then your dog's cool, and your dog flies a fucking house, and then the main character is a loser, and then there's a lesbian in the thing, bro. I hope the Great Pumpkin eats your fucking ass out, and then you're spitting fucking pumpkin seeds out your fucking mouth. Fuck you. You ain't shit. Garfield is better.
I mean,
The end.
why are you pitting two queens against each other?
Because Garfield's from Indiana.
Oh. I mean, everything you described about Peanuts, Tim, rules. And I was like, fuck yeah, Peanuts is great. The dog flies his house.
Yeah.
That fucking rules.
Charles Schultz, you're a bitch, and Garfield is cool.
Charles Schultz, if I could kill Tim and bring you back to life, I would.
Yeah? Well, guess what? I can't fucking die, asshole, so good luck. I hope you rot in fucking hell and eat my fucking balls, bitch. All right.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, that was good.
I think this was a good episode. We'll see how it sounds.
Yeah. This is a good test run.
We'll see how sonically it goes. Dan Yang was supposed to be our guest, but he was way too popular with whatever he was doing.
Yeah, we got yanged.
Yeah, probably the Chinese New Year or some fucking bullshit. But
He's been yanging our chain.
yeah, so we have to get Dan Yang on, we have to get Emma Willman on, and we have to get Bobby Condon on in the new year. That hopefully we can do that all in January.
Incredible lineup.
An incredible
So
lineup.
much to look forward to in the coming year.
Yes, Bobby, no hair. Dan Yang, hair. Emma, hair. So 2 out of 3 with hair. That's pretty good. Myka?
Yes.
We got to sign off.
Fuck yeah.
Do you want to sign off first or you want me to do it?
I'll sign off first.
Oh, okay.
Signing off. It is me, a very sleepy girl who loves to make baby girl voices.
Ugh,
It's
No, Myka, ew, that sucks.
It is me, Toast Mom, the girl who thinks it's actually pretty fucking funny that she made that girl made fun of her sister-in-law for having a entry-level job that actually sucks and is lame, and I do side with you, even though you were wrong to bring it up. It is me, your friend, Tim's girlfriend, your best friend, Myka Fox.
And signing off, it is I, the man upon whom the sun always shines. Your Patreon dad, patreon.com/greathang. Your free feed best friend. A man who also thought it was funny that lady made fun of her sister-in-law, but also does understand that lady is an asshole, and I understand that I myself have been an asshole. Timothy Grady McLaughlin II. I hope you guys have a great rest of the day.